In the high, forested mountains of the South Caucasus there lies a land of shifting borders, ancient forests, and wounded memories. This is Karabakh, also called Nagorno-Karabakh or Artsakh. Its name evokes beauty and contest. Kara, black ore, rich in, and bāgh, garden, speak of fertile valleys and gardens among crags. Long ago, the land that we call Karabakh was known by different names, Aghwank or Khachen, reflecting early Armenian and local traditions. Over centuries, its identity formed between empires and peoples, Armenian, Persian, Turkic, and later Russian, each layer leaving its mark. By medieval times, parts of Karabakh were governed by Armenian-ruled principalities, especially the House of Khachen. Despite conquests by Seljuks, Mongols, Persians, Ottomans, the local Armenian princes often retained de facto autonomy, especially in the mountainous heartlands. The region was often a buffer zone, contested yet defiant. When the Russian Empire expanded into the Caucasus in the 19th century, Karabakh too came under its sphere. The Soviet era brought new arrangements. In 1923, Karabakh became the Nagorno-Karabakh Autonomous Oblast within the Azerbaijan Soviet Socialist Republic, despite its overwhelming Armenian population. This arrangement planted seeds of tension. Many Armenians in the region felt culturally and politically pinned down under Azerbaijani rule. By the 1980s, as the Soviet Union weakened, those tensions burst into the open. In February 1988, the Regional Soviet of Nagorno-Karabakh passed a resolution to request unification with Soviet Armenia. That move triggered protests, counter-protests, and communal violence. What had simmered under the surface, the friction of identity, governance, memory, erupted. In the early 1990s, as the USSR collapsed, full-scale war broke out between Armenian forces with local Karabakh defenders and Azerbaijan. Villages changed hands, people were displaced, and a ceasefire in 1994 left Armenian forces in control of most of Nagorno-Karabakh plus surrounding territories. For decades, Karabakh existed in a limbo, de facto independent, but unrecognized internationally. This, no war, no peace, state war on both sides. Peace talks came and went, occasional skirmishes flared into broader offensives. In 2020, Azerbaijan launched a renewed offensive and regained substantial territory in and around Karabakh. The old status quo had collapsed. In 2023, Azerbaijan's forces swiftly moved to reassert control, the Armenian population largely fled, and the breakaway Republic of Artsakh formally dissolved effective January 1, 2024. Amid this tumult have been many personal stories: farmers clinging to ancestral land, children growing up knowing nothing but war, monuments and churches standing in silent vigilance. One such story is that of Artsakh Beglarian, blinded in childhood by a landmine, who nonetheless pursued education, dreamed of returning, and strove to serve his homeland in the face of adversity. Karabakh's story is not one of static victimhood, but of memory, resilience, contested identity, and the fragile possibility of peace. The mountains still stand, the forests still whisper ancient songs. But the people, those who remain and those who left, carry their stories in their hearts. As new chapters begin under a changed political order, the question remains: how will memory, justice, and reconciliation shape what comes next?